finger separators, the fingers can go between, okay, can go between the fingers, or they can go through the fingers. For the most part, 80%, 90% of the time, I'm going to suggest you take the finger separators off and put them in the drawer in the residence room, okay? Then you're going to have this. This can be molded however you need it to be molded, okay? This can be brought in. These tabs here are to keep the hand from going from side to side. So you can do this. You can bring it out if you had someone with a little needed bend in the wrist, okay? So you can take this without heat, just sitting at the bedside, and mold it to that resident to where it's a perfect fit. The reason I say I don't use these is they're very time consuming to put on. So when I would use these is if I had hygiene issues between the fingers, then I would go ahead and put them on between the fingers, okay? If you had hygiene issues. The only other time I would use them if I had a hand that was doing this, ulnar deviation, which Tara and Manju will identify, then I put the fingers through, and I put them through first before I ever put on the splint. Because I find if you put the splint on and try to put the fingers in the finger separators, you could be there for 30 minutes because it's very clumsy to try to do. So if I put them on first like this, so say I've got a resident that's, well, I should have done it for the other hand, but if you've got a resident that's deviating to this side, see now you put these on first, then you just put this on here. He's over here. Move that Velcro over to this side as far as you can, and you hold them right there. Okay? Those are the two times I use it. Other than that, I don't really suggest you use the finger separators. You keep them around, but it's really to allow this to breathe. It's better not to have them. So here's how it's going to fit. It's going to go on like this. There's a red tab here and a red tab here on the resting hand. So you're going to take the red. There's a red strap. See the red strap? The red strap goes over the red strap and comes back to the red. Okay? The gray strap, and this is on a care plan that will be with every splint. Gray will go over the gray, and see the gray, and go to the gray. Now you don't have to do that. You could go over there. Okay, so you have the flexibility to do anything you want with these hands like this. Okay, because everywhere there's a blue material, it's Velcro. Does that make sense? Everywhere there's a blue material, but it is designed kind of color coded. Red tab, red over red, okay? Red over red, gray to gray, okay? And then the big 4-inch strap, really snug, okay? See? So if you're going to put this on me, you can put it on my right hand. And the thumb just comes in behind here. This goes in the web space. The thumb goes behind this, okay? This is not, you see a lot of people that do this thinking the thumb's supposed to go there. It doesn't. This is to keep the hand from going from side to side. Very good. So red, over red. Gray. That's perfect. Pull that. That's really good. Okay? So that is the resting hand that you learn, and the thumb is fine. If you ever need to address the thumb, we didn't see anybody that we looked at, Gail, that I felt needed to have the thumb, that abductor for the thumb. But if you have a resident that needs that, you can get it. It's in the catalog. But the reason I don't use it is it's just, again, the finger separators. Okay? I won't use them unless hygiene issues or deviation, okay? That's when I'll use them. So where this comes in most handy is for severe, when I have really tight-fisted hands, which we have quite a few of, or, well, let's just start with the tight-fisted hands. So it's going to come like that, so you're going to take this bar and straighten it out, okay? You're going to take that bar and straighten it out. And tell me your name again.
Nakia.
Nakia? Let me see your right hand, okay? So this will save you so much time. You know as well as I do, when you've got a resident that has a fisted hand, trying to open their fingers is they're screaming, they're hollering, they're not compliant, but we have to get them open for hygiene reasons and what have you. So here's the trick, okay? This is really good, isn't it, Terry? I showed Monday,
yes.
okay? I'm taking my finger, glove, I'll be gloved, right? So I'm gonna take my finger and I come in from the thumb, right? So I haven't opened your fingers, right? All I did was stick my finger in your hand, okay? I'm sorry. I need your right hand.
My left hand?
Yeah, your left. Yeah, it's the left hand, I'm sorry. I hate being late, I get started getting, okay, so I'm gonna stick my finger through the thumb space, see through the thumb? Through the thumb? Then, this, I'm gonna take the end of this and touch my finger with it, okay? This is really important, so it's gonna touch my finger as I'm holding it like that, and now as I'm pulling, see how she's really gripping, she put me to the test, but as I pull my finger through, I'm never letting it go away from my finger, right? You feel that? See? So now look, so then so I never had to range her out, never had to cause any pain. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. So she's very tight, so I come in from the thumb, right, with my finger, it's gloved, until my finger is right there. Make sure this is straight. Put the end of that on the tip of my finger. And all I want to do now is get that bar in there. I'm not worried about the wrist. So as I pull my finger out, I never let the splint lose contact with my finger, okay, until it's out. And there it is, okay? Then I come up here, strap it on. Get that nice and snug. Put this on for extra support. I can tighten this up if I want, if you had a thinner arm or what have you. So when I take it off, same thing. So I'm gonna probably slide it right on out, okay? And then, so these are adjustable, so just really